Hello everyone. A few days ago, Aptera put out this video that was part of their webinar, and it was basically talking about their aerodynamic optimizations. So I wanted to discuss what the changes were and go over a few points. All right, so this one has a really nice voiceover by Chris. I encourage you to go watch the whole thing. It's only like a minute, 35 seconds long. So if you look here, they basically, as we know, they're working with AirShaper, which is a software company that works in aerodynamic optimizations. And what you're seeing are like the pressure curves and the turbulences on the previous Aptera. And then when they change it to Gamma, what they're doing is they briefly change the shape of the wheel pants a little bit. And then they also changed the shape of the rear wheel skirt to make it more aerodynamic. But the most important part I wanted to kind of analyze is this very last scene in the video where, okay, yeah, they also narrowed the back here. And obviously, I think what they're going to do is this, they don't squish the light. The light's going to be the same shape through here. Okay, so this is the part that I wanted to go through. This is where they show the transition from the alpha vehicle to the gamma vehicle. And we'll step through this. All right, here we go. So watch this green line. We'll step through it frame by frame. So not many changes in the front. The front's maybe a little bit pointier and a little bit lower. And then if you look at the wheel pants get a little bit shorter. Okay, you guys watching the wheel pants. They get a little bit shorter and the back gets a little bit more tapered. It loses this high ridge right here. Oh, sorry. And then this is the biggest change that you see. Watch the belly of the vehicle. Right here, it is significantly lower while the roof line stays pretty much the same. And then the most dramatic part in the back is you'll see this wheel skirt in the back taper off, and then this can get significantly longer. So yeah, so you see the angle here, because the belly pan was higher, this is a more of an acute angle and it becomes more obtuse and more tapered. Right there. And then watch the length of the vehicle. So the old vehicle stops here and the Gamma vehicle extends about 4 inches longer. Okay. So overall, it looks like they increased the interior volume of this thing quite a bit. There's quite a bit of increased volume through here, as you can see. That should give people a lot more leg room and more space for the batteries too. And you see that the B pillar gets thicker right there. And so this roof part gets a little bit longer, and the rear hatch gets a little bit longer too. Actually, now that I look at it, I think maybe the hatch is a little bit forward, about 4 inches. Yeah, so there's about a 4-inch difference in where the hatch starts. So I think the hatch may be the same size, but the roof gets a little longer. Okay, so the other important part comes here towards the end when they start showing the roof of the vehicle. Okay, we'll stop it right there. Okay, many of you guys have noticed this, but and they mentioned this in the webinar, there's more solar panels in this vehicle than in the previous version. So let's look at it together. So this is the Gamma version, and then if you go on the pre-order webpage, there is the Alpha version that they showed. So let's look at it together. On the hood, it used to have 26 cells. And what you'll notice is these lights got moved to the front, so they're only here now. The lights are only in the front. There's no lights in the back here. Let's look at that. See, the lights stop right here. And what that does is allows the addition of 2 more solar panels, this one and this one. So you can add 2 more, one right here and one right here. So 2 on each side. So that's a net increase of 4 on the hood. So it goes from 26 to 30 cells. Then on the dash here, they lose this cell and this cell. So see, there used to be one right here and one right here, and they lose it. So that's a net loss of 2. They go from 22 cells to 20 cells. And then on the back roof, because this B pillar is larger and longer, the roof, there's more space on the roof, so they add an additional row in the back here. So there's a whole nother additional row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a row of 6 behind here. So there's a whole, see, the previous versions ended right here, and this last row of 6 did not exist. So this one goes from, the roof goes from 50 cells to 56 cells. So plus 6 here, negative 2 here, plus 4 here. That's a net increase of plus 8. And so without counting the rear, this is a net increase of about 8% in cells. So I don't know if that's going to meet an increase. That's probably meaning an increase in solar capacity of about 6% overall if you get the full solar package. So I thought that was interesting. And then also this rear view shows the look of the mirrors. So they did taper them, and they're making them the bare minimum 10 square centimeters. And so you can see the look of it. Now, it's been made very clear that these will be easy to remove if the law changes so that you can use a camera instead of a mirror. So I believe, I'm guessing that the camera is inboard here, and then that the mirror is very easy to remove. And that'll increase the aerodynamics. The other thing that's a little bit of a mystery is what this black dot is. I cycled back here, and when you look in the side profile, see right, it like disappears right about here, and I don't know what it is. It just appears there. And from the angle, it looks like it's something down lower than on the tail. It looks like it's on the center wheel pants, but I don't know what that is. It might be the rear view camera. I'm not sure. Tell me what you guys think in the comments what this little black dot is. I'm not sure how to figure it out. Okay, but I really like the look of the new beta. I think it looks great. Definitely the increase in interior volume is an added bonus, and the increased length is an added bonus because it makes the cargo room a little bit longer. And like I said, when I laid down there, I had plenty of space. I'm about 5'11" and a half. There was like easily a foot of space extra beyond me when I laid down. And there's going to be an extra 4 inches. So I think there'll be plenty of room for anyone to lay down and sleep back there, which is one of the things I'm really excited about, is being able to kind of car camp in an Aptera. And so the increased interior volume is really nice. And I think it looks a little bit better. It looks sleeker. So this is the old version, and this is the new version. I guess it looks a little fatter and through the middle, actually, which I like. Kind of looks more of like a killer whale, especially with the sole color scheme, and the longer look, and the more obtuse wheel pants in the back. There's a lot more ground clearance on the rear wheel pants as well, which is nice. And it looks like they reduced the clearance in the front wheel pants a little bit. And of course, we know that this is not the cosmetic look of the new wheel pants. There is a bumper in the front and in the back that's made out of foam. which was talked about in a previous video, where Charles, the guy that's engineering the wheel pants, talks about that. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Again, I'd like to thank all of our supporting members and thank all of our viewers and the members of our community. Thanks for your comments, and thanks for watching, and have a great day, everyone.